Hi guys, welcome to the YKim YouTube channel. Please subscribe and ring the bell. And if you're new, comment down below. What I want to briefly share with you this afternoon is the topic of mysticism and psychotherapy. I'm going to speak much more on some of these issues in episodes to come. But right now, I just briefly want to touch on some of the ideas that come forward from these people and how we relate to them, and how, again, as usual with the YKim channel, there is a disagreement among groups of people in societies upon these mystic claims and some of the claims from psychotherapy itself, the influences they have on society and people, and the other side of the coin which disagrees with it and would call it mysticism, metaphysical nonsense, and not to be believed and not to be trusted. Okay, on the one side, in regards to the mystics and some of the psychotherapists, some of them, many of the psychotherapists disagree with each other on many claims. Some are more hard-nosed, scientific, and then others are much more open and firmly concede that mysticism is possible and does happen. For example, in the side of mysticism, I could have a dream, and that dream can foretell the future by interpreting that dream, discussing it, understanding it, knowledge and truth can be gained about myself and my place in the history of the world. I will come to know my true self through the understanding of this dream that was had that told the future. I discuss it, I analyze it, I put the dream, the story in the dream I had to check and against different historical narratives of Western civilization and Eastern civilizations and Africana civilizations and North American, South American civilizations, Chinese civilizations, Indian civilizations. The history of all of our civilizations can be checked and balanced against the dream I've had to give better knowledge about myself and my place in that history. Now that sounds, for some of you, I suppose, far out. However, some of these mystics and psychotherapists take these ideas very seriously. Some of them, they won't even say, I believe in that. They will say, I know that. There's no question about it. I will do the next video for the YKim YouTube channel. Subscribe, ring the bell, on the scientific elements of psychotherapy next time. However, right now, I think it's important that we let this sink in, this element, this aspect of psychotherapy, the mystic element of psychotherapy. Dreams, telling the future, religious ideals being a terribly important history that we must learn about and put together with ourselves and the dreams to understand the world and our place in it. And again, of course, to better know ourselves, to get rid of all the clutter, so to speak, to use that term, the clutter and the rubbish that is in the way of getting to know ourselves. I want to know what you guys think. We're going to do a few episodes on this topic. Have you had experiences like this? Mystic experiences? Let's say you've had an intuition, you felt it deep within, in your stomach, and then it's happened. Or even a simple example of just been trying to figure out a problem with a friend of yours, a colleague, and you just come to realize, and then even say it to this person, I just know it's true. I know it. I can't prove it, but I know that it is true. I know that that's what the case is. And I can't tell you how, I just do. Even an example like that, or even wider and greater examples of mysticism and spirituality and religious ideals that you have experienced and you know them to be true. You don't even have to say to someone, I believe it to be true. All you say is, I know it's true. And I can't prove it to you scientifically with the senses I have by going out and showing you and proving with tests. But I just know it. Please give me some examples if that's happened to you. And in our next episode, we'll go over some more aspects of psychotherapy and mysticism. Now, remember, the point I'd like to make is this is taken very seriously, as I stated before, by many different people. And it also influences much of our cultures and societies, especially since the beginning of the psychotherapy movement with those classical figures from Austria. YKim, over and out.